Just with awareness, you're just going to scan the body, noticing what's going on. So we're passive to start, and then we'll do our exercises more active. But for now, just passively in the body, just noticing with the awareness. There's nothing to do, but you're paying full attention to the body and full attention to the breath. And just notice what areas of the body are holding tension, if any. Maybe the neck, the shoulders, sometimes the eyes or the jaw. Take slow, deep breath. A few more rounds, and then we're going to do a breathing exercise. You're going to just keep in the corpse pose, but you're going to inhale 4 seconds in, exhale 4 seconds out. So a little slower breath in your natural rhythm, just on your own. You can keep completely relaxed, eyes closed, but it's 4 seconds inhale, 4 second exhale. It's called equal length breathing exercise, or in Sanskrit, samastitihi pranayama.
Through your nose?
Through the nose if you can, yeah. If your nose is stuffed, through the mouth. Or if you need a tissue, let me know. But otherwise, in through the nose, 4 second in. Out through the nose, 4 second out. So see if you can make your breath a little slower than your natural rhythm. In 4 seconds, out 4 seconds. And as you breathe slow, start to notice where you feel the movement in your body. So your breath connects to the physical body. Is it the ribs, the back, the chest, the stomach? Where do you feel movement on the inhale? It's actually your diaphragm moving, but see what parts of the ribs move, or when you inhale and the lungs or diaphragm are changing on inhale, exhale. Where does it affect the muscles of the body? Just noticing. This helps improve our concentration. And if that feels comfortable, 4 second in, 4 second out, try it 5 second inhale, 5 second exhale. So slowing the breath down, the yogis sometimes say can improve your length of life, give you more longevity. The yogis I've heard say, you come into this world with a certain amount of breaths. So if you slow it down, you get longer life, you extend the life. But there's actually maybe a scientific reason to it, is that when you slow the breath down, you're activating the parasympathetic nervous system. That's the calming response. Don't go too slow that you fall asleep, but just slow enough you feel relaxed. And the more relaxed the body is, the less the heart has to work, the more the muscles relax, less work of the kidneys and adrenals. So maybe that's partly why they say longer life.
Can you do that if you have asthma?
Yeah, anyone can slow the breath down to their capacity. Maybe someone, if they have asthma and a shorter breath, it might be a little longer than their normal, but comfortable. But if you have a deeper, longer breath you could take, it takes practice too. Yeah. So then, there's a video actually I've seen of BKS Iyengar, yoga master, demonstrating a yogic breath. It looks like it takes almost a minute, 1 inhale, exhale for him. It's like, let's just try it. Inhale slow. Exhale. That was probably 10 to 20 seconds. He was doing it almost a minute or even something. It was amazing. So, okay. So now we're going to start our exercises. Okay? But so you can slowly breathe, slow throughout, but more importantly, just comfortable breath. So sit tall away from the chair. And if anything hurts, don't do it. Some of you mentioned you were sore the other day. So instead of doing 5 rounds of arm movements, maybe you want to do 2. But sore is not always bad. We're not trying to be sore. If it's sore just because your muscles are working that you're not used to, because we do different poses each class, so you are activating different muscle groups. So again, if it's sore from just new muscle, it's okay. But if you're not sure, always gentle. So you can just go 2 instead of 5 rounds. You can also not say we do an arm lift. Instead of going all the way up, if your shoulders feel better, or arthritis, as you mentioned, maybe you feel better here. So you're in control. Your body's the car. You're the driver. Okay? So let's just start with your spine tall, mountain pose. Take a breath or 2 here, lifting through the spine. Okay, we're gonna come into sun salutation now to warm up, but we're gonna start gentle. So bring your feet together, bring your hands to prayer pose. Okay, closing the eyes. Take a few breaths here. Let your thumbs touch the chest bone, or kind of base of thumb, touch the sternum, and lift the sternum up to the thumbs. And then just roll your shoulders a few times. Stretch your arms directly up, reaching up all the way. Okay, exhale, hands back to the heart. We're starting very gentle just to warm up. Lean a little bit forward. If you have low back pain or osteoporosis and you're not bending forward, you could stay here. Okay, then we're going to take your hands to the thigh, slide it down slow. As far as you're comfortable, inhale, roll or rise up. Reach for the sky. It's like a half sun salute just to warm up. Exhale to the heart, head and neck, relax down. Inhale, back up. It's called Surya Namaskar. We're doing Ardha Surya Namaskar, like kind of a half sun salute modification. From there, hands can stay on thigh halfway or all the way down. Just gently easing into the body, no strain. To come up, roll or rise up. You can come up lifting from the heart. Some prefer rolling up. Your choice, reach up. Exhale, prayer. Okay, and then reach up. So we're going to do 2 more times. Feet together, squeeze the legs together. Okay, now a little lift of the heart. Exhale. Now we're going to rest the hands on thigh. One more time. Uttanasana. Not holding too long yet. Inhale, roll or rise up. We're just warming up the spine. Reach up. Lift the heart. Maybe the hands go a little further back each time if comfortable. Exhale, prayer. And here's where, if you mentioned from arthritis or if your shoulder hurts, maybe instead of all the way up, you go here. Inhale and exhale. It doesn't have to look like me, or we all look different. Okay, so try one more time. You reach up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, roll or rise up. Reach up for the sky. Feel like your heart's lifting up. Exhale, hands to the heart, head down. Close your eyes, sitting tall. Take a breath or 2. Okay, feet separate, hip width apart. Second version, inhale up. Full sun salutation, all the way up. Surya Namaskar is the Sanskrit. Exhale, we're going to do about 10 or 12 poses around now. Warming up all the joints, getting good circulation and flexibility. So I'll mirror image you. Start now, lift your right leg up for lunge. Okay, and then exhale, lower. Inhale the left leg up, seated lunge. Exhale, lower. Mountain pose, inhale. As you exhale, navel to spine, stretching the upper back. It's called scared cat pose. If that hurts, again, modify or skip it. Okay, Judy, how's so far? Okay?
Yes.
Okay, make sure nothing hurts. Okay, hands back to the thigh, lift the heart. This is cobra now. We're doing a back bend. We'll start just gentle, kind of hands on thigh, but draw the elbows towards each other, lifting the back of heart, and then relax, inhale up. Exhale, prayer, head to the heart. They say sun salutes can give you energy, and I've noticed that's true. So we're going to keep going. It's a little bit of cardio. Inhale. All the way up. You can do this every day, 10 to 20 minutes, just sun salute. Great for the spine. You're getting forward bend, back bend, lunges for the hip. Inhale up. It's also like a moving meditation. Now we're going to lift the left leg up, and we're going to hold the leg, shoulders relaxed. This is what works your deltoids, which you said was sore the other day. Not so much the deltoids, but the bicep. But even like this action, you do work your arms. So if it hurts, just take a break. You can always bring the foot down if you need support. Okay, now we're going to circle the ankle. And if it's not comfortable holding the arms up, you can circle like that. Okay, so circle, except Dolores, for your joint, and then circle the knee now for the hip joint. Knee circles. If you notice, I teach this most classes because it's so good for the hip and low back, the hip joint. You can do this also lying down, this one. With knee to chest and then circle. Okay, release, switch sides, inhale, right leg up. Sit tall, a little bit of core strength, core to thigh, and then navel to thigh as best you can as you circle the ankle. Take a deep breath in, long breath out, and then circle the knee. You might want to start small. If you need support, you can do this with the heel on the ground. You still get some movement in the hip joint. But if comfortable, lift the leg up the other way. As big as you can, no strain. Sometimes we're little, if you're sore after exercise, some of you mentioned after the yoga pose, but if you never move, the body gets beyond sore, then you can have issues going on. So kind of a fine balance you want to find. In yoga, no pain. Find what's comfortable, but no movement, not good either. If you can move, you're better off, whatever you can do. Okay, sit tall, breathe in. Mountain, exhale, breathe out. Cat, second cobra. We started, slide the hands back, lift the heart. Second version, try to press your thumbs in the low back. And you can have your fingers forward. So, yeah, yep, and a little easier there. And then press your thumbs wherever it goes. Press, now lift the ribs, lift the heart. Draw the elbows back, breathing, called Bhujangasana. A little variation if you want. You can stretch the arms out like you're flying, a nice opening to the heart. And then relax, stretch the arms up, breathe in. Breathe out, head to the heart. Inhale, look at the fingers, stop where you need, maybe here, some of you here, some can go up, some even back. Exhale, forward bend. Again, maybe here, some of you, some can go further, some down. It's not better or worse, it's just what's comfortable. Yoga asana in the Yoga Sutra says must be steady but comfortable, or relaxed but alert. Okay, inhale, rise up. Okay, lift your left leg up. Now we're going to work on our stretching. So a little stretch to the hamstring and release a few times on your own. You inhale, extend, and you can spread your toes now. Release. Waking up the back of the leg, hamstring muscle. Okay, good. Now lift the knee up, sit tall. Take the knee to the left and back to center. And one more. Knee to the left and center, lower, maybe close the eyes, observe the right hip compared to left. Notice the leg, right, compared to left from that. Can you feel that? Okay, so just ease pain, not create pain. Okay, other side. Lift up, so hamstring, called leg stretch. Inhale, stretch, release, exhale. On your own, a few times.
Are you getting my leg in there?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine, yeah. I just have it the long way, so you'll see a black thing on the side. It won't be ideal, but then I won't see your hands in there. Okay, and now we're gonna go like this, take the knee out. And back, we're preparing here actually for a pose we're gonna do in a moment. Knee out, and back, we're preparing for blissful baby pose we'll do next. Okay, lowering, inhale, mountain. Tadasana in Sanskrit, exhale, rounding, cat. Slide the hands back, cobra. So we've done one version, hands. First we did hands on thigh, a little gentle, then hands, thumbs pressing in the back, or some variations, arms, that's kind of the third one. A fourth one, hands behind the chair, pressing down, lifting the heart. Find what's comfortable, Bhujangasana, breathing, relaxing on exhale. Okay, stretching up. Exhale, prayer. One last round. Inhale. We're going to add in blissful baby this time. It's a fun pose. So we're going to exhale, hands to thigh. Slide down. Wherever's comfortable. Inhale, roll the eyes up. Relax. Lift the right leg up. Okay, now we're going to try Ananda Balasana. Should we try to say that first? It means Ananda means bliss. So let's say Ananda. Balasana. Yeah, Balasana is baby. Ananda, bliss, means blissful baby. So what do the babies do? Let's lift your foot up. Think of the babies when they're on their back in their crib. What do? Okay, so we're going to try it, but a gentle version.
I'm too old for that.
No, never too old for blissful baby. So let's go like this. So everyone can do this. You can start like this. Just lift the heel up. And then you can take the knee a little bit out. That may be your blissful baby. See, you just did it. Okay, but if you can keep going, you lift the foot up. Wherever you are. Here, ideally, over time, heel in line with knee, but maybe here today. The next step, you start to move the right knee to the right. That's why I was having you do that. Prepare. And then next step, knee to armpit. That's the babies when they hold the foot. They usually hold 2 feet, but we're doing one at a time. You can now, maybe you don't hold the foot. You could also hold the big toe, but you maybe can hold the knee. Yeah, and as Dolores you're doing, if you have enough core strength, you can take one hand on left thigh and lift through the core, and you don't need as much holding of the arms. Okay, relax, yeah. The pose is usually done lying on your back, so you actually have gravity helping you. And when you're lying on your back like the baby's, gravity helps you pull the knee down. In the chair version, you actually have to use the core to lift up the other way. So it's not the exact same, but you get more core work in the chair. So there's some benefit. Okay, other side. Left leg up. Lift the leg. Now again, you can do it with heel up, knee out, simple version like that. or knee to armpit. Find your breath. Slow breath now. Blissful baby. Ananda Balasana. Maybe left hand can touch the foot or leg, wherever you are. If so, maybe right hand can touch the thigh. Use your core strength. No strain. It's easier if you take your left hand to the foot, because if you do crossover, it's harder. You're doing a harder one, a twisting version. Okay, good. And then release. Okay, sitting tall, breathing in. That helps the hip joint opening. Exhale, pat. Okay, let's keep going here now. A few cat-cow while we're here. We're going to inhale, arch, little back bend. Exhale, rounding gently. Just make movements that feel good in the back. A little cat-cow, it's called. Inhale, arch. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, arching. Exhale, rounding. And then releasing, cobra, slide the hands back, last cobra, so enjoy it. Bhujangasana, either here, no pain, maybe here, maybe hands to chair base. There's one more, fingers interlocked behind you that we didn't do yet. If that feels comfortable, you can pull the hands down, lifting the heart. And then relax, inhale up. Exhale, prayer. Okay, as we started, corpse pose. Relax. We'll do this. In the ashrams and in India, often, the way I learned in the Shivanandic traditions, you relax after sun salute, close your eyes, observe. You relax actually after every pose in most traditions I've learned from, so your body can observe the benefits and so the energy can settle. They call it prana. So you just close your eyes and observe. Notice your heart rate. Did the heart rate get a little faster? Did the blood's flowing in the body now from moving like that. So notice if your temperature of the body's warmer. So we just did almost 20 minutes or so. You can actually warm up and do cardio without getting outside to take a walk. It's kind of neat.
I'm noticing too here, I can feel.
You can feel it here on the side. Because because we're stretching and such. Okay. Okay, so now let's sit away from the chair back. That was enough break. We'll come back at the end longer. Relax longer at the end. Okay, feet on the ground, hands on the thighs, sitting tall. Take a few slow breaths with the eyes closed, just feeling your body strong. Spine is tall, no strain, sitting tall. And then just notice the head. Let the head be centered over spine. We're going to do a spinal twist now, but a little different today. We've been doing a lot of this twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana, but today we're going to go like this. Take the arms up, breathe in. We're going to exhale, arms like windshield wipers. So you're going to bend your right arm, twist to the left, start to twist gently, look at your left fingers. Inhale, center, and then you're going to go to the right, like windshield wipers. And keep going. Now shoulders relax. You can do it like this. You can let your elbows bend like you're floating on water, kind of like Tai Chi. Or you can do it more like straight arms, your choice. But most important, this is really for the spine, more so than the arms. But here again, you're getting deltoid. This is why maybe you were sore the other day. We do a lot of holding the arms up. When I take belly dance class for fun, I take belly dance, and we do a lot of stuff. You hold the arms up, snake arms, and you're always holding the arms up in belly dance like this or this. It is a complete arm workout, and you're doing that like an hour. Wow. So on the yoga, we're not doing the whole hour, but we are doing a lot of arm stuff, so it's strength. It's good though. We want to work. Yeah. If it hurts, just take a break. Okay, roll it out. Roll it out. Take a breath, observe the back. Okay, now you're going to grab your yoga block. Does anyone need one? Okay, so you're going to take your block. We're going to do the same twist now, but a little resistance. So with the arm muscles. Oh, got it. Okay, you're going to forward bend in while you get your block. Okay, there you go. So you're going to take your block like this. Okay, and first, if you just want to work your arm out, now first thing, if your shoulders are sore or tired from the other day, you can also go bring the block lower, or even support the block on the leg. And you still, well, that's less work, and you still can get benefits. So if you need to do that, feel free. But those that are comfortable, the arms can also go up. But let's shrug our shoulders, inhale, exhale, drop. 2 more times. We want to keep them relaxed. 1 more time. Okay, now we're going to go like this. You're going to squeeze the block, release. Inhale, squeeze, exhale, release. Do you feel your arms? Up to you, 2 to 6 times. Again, if you need your hands on the block with the block on the legs, that's fine. When you're done, just close your eyes, relax, but keep the block on that side. And just relax your arms. You felt taller from your posture, from the core. I love it. Yeah, love it. Yeah, your muscles, once you work them in these exercises, it's not just during the class. In fact, we're really not doing the exercises just for the class. It's the other 23 hours a day you want to feel like your posture's good, your body feels good, and the mind, too, for yoga. Okay, so ready? Next exercise. So take your hands up. Okay, squeeze the block. Release the block. Squeeze, release. Feel that difference? So it's up to you. If you want to give a little squeeze, that'll work the arm muscles more. You feel that? That's up to you. If you don't want to do it with the block, you can take the arms out. We're going to go in a Urdhva Hastasana with the block, upward hand pose. So you give a little squeeze to the block as you take the arms up. If you don't want to use the block, hands are just shoulder width apart. You go up as high as you can, stretch the arms up, squeezing the block, shoulders relaxed, breathing. You want to look up, that's fine. When you come out, exhale, lower. And now bring the block down. Let's switch to the legs. The block's just giving you extra feedback to squeeze in, which works your muscles a bit more, but you don't need it. Okay, hands now press the chair down, sitting tall. Here's your core work from yesterday. And then now, you got to find a place where your buttocks and half the thighs firm on the chair, so you're not straining the back. Find where you can sit comfortably, but now squeeze the block. Release. First, just squeeze, release a few times. There's adductor muscles. You feel that? Squeeze the thigh. You can do without the block and just squeeze too. Okay, and then lift out. You can start with your heels on the ground or lift up, squeeze the block. Dandasana. Exhale, relax. Okay, try to keep the block between the feet. If it drops, just pick it back up with your feet. Use your feet like hands. Keep your intelligence of the body. Relax out. One more. This is core, lifting tall, little core, but leg work. Dandasana, the staff with the block. You're working your quads, relax, massage it out. Okay, now pat it out. Everyone likes this one. You can do a hand flat or this with your hands. You can also massage your knees, just a little massage.
Break up the cellular.
Break up the cellular. As well. That wasn't why I was thinking it for Qigong, but okay, yeah. It's like a Qigong flow. Okay. If that works, okay. Okay, good. And now we're going to sit tall, stretch your right leg out. You don't need a block, you can just put it to the side or under your chin. Okay, so you're going to stretch your right leg out. Let's do your warrior pose since you love the San Francisco Warriors.
I do.
We have to do our warrior pose. So stretch your leg, flex your foot, and then the arms come out, palms together. So now Virabhadrasana, the warrior. Not scared worry. So don't let your shoulders crunch up like a warrior, but a warrior with an A. So shoulders drop and you're fearless. Okay, different than a warrior with an O. Okay, now arms come up. Spread the toes on your right foot. Press the left foot down as the arms go up as high as you're comfortable. Slow breath. Virabhadrasana 1. Your eyes can roll up. The inner arms stretch up. When you come out, exhale. That's where maybe 2 breaths is fine, not 5. Some of you can hold 10 breaths. It's up to you. Okay, switch sides. Is it sore, your thigh?
I had surgery.
Okay, so you can also do this without the legs. You can just do the arm part. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's how you modify. Yeah, if your legs from past surgeries feel like that doesn't feel good, just the arms and then inhale up. But most importantly, your eyes focus. And the mind is focused. That's the benefit of warrior. Yeah. And for those that are comfortable, left leg extends. Flex the left foot, spread the left toes. No strain. Let's try a soft little smile here. Okay, just to relax the face. Good. Exhale, relax, massage the legs. Up and down or patting. Good work. For leg strength. Okay, now let's try a new one today. Take your legs wide. Since we're all women today, it's called Devyasana, the goddess pose. So, perfect. The goddess.
Oh,
Goddess pose. Devi. D-E-V-I. Devyasana. Asana's pose. So your legs go wide now. We'll start like this, hands by the shoulders. Draw the elbows back, lift the spine. And we're going to close the eyes and bring all the awareness to the point between the eyebrows. So now pretend you're a goddess. You are a goddess. Just tune into the inner goddess. At first you can pretend and then you'll feel the energy of the goddess in you. We all have the goddess energy, they say, within. So tuning into that. Okay, next step, if you like, exhale. Arms to the inner thigh, kind of by the knee. Thumb over first fingernail. That's Yeah, it's wisdom mudra. And then you take your hands, you move the knees towards little toe. You lift the spine. Second step, breathing. Tuning into your Devi, your goddess self. Okay, if that's comfortable, you can keep going, maybe taking the arms, forearms to the thigh, a little bending forward, lifting the heart. Still, you're moving the knees towards little toe to get a hip opening. How's that feel? Okay, good. And then come up on inhale. Good work. That pose is I'm just modifying from the version without the chair, which is exactly that if the chair wasn't there. But it works, just works. The only difference, it just works the thighs a little more. When D&D subs for you next week, she's a belly dance teacher, and in her classes, she warms up with a lot of stuff like this. And she's like in her early 70s now. She's like serious dance teacher. She does that, all this stuff, stretching. So, but she'll teach you the chair version of it all.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah. How do you feel your heart?
I feel so in the poses.
Yeah.
This is a good question. Like, do you feel your heart rate going faster, you mean?
No, you keep talking about.
Oh, how do you feel the heart?
Yeah, and lift the heart.
Oh, how do you feel it, you mean? Oh, okay, because I keep saying, like, it's lift the heart, lead with the heart. Okay, that's such a good question. Thank you for answering that. A lot of it is just bringing attention to the heart region. The physical heart's a muscle. I mean, if you're a scientific person, you can think of the heart pumping and actually feel the heart pumping, maybe. Right? When you relax, you might notice the heart rate after you do movement. But when I say that in yoga, we just kind of think like the heart region, the heart chakra, they call it. It could even be center of chest, but it's symbolic of your like true self, the heart, our love, our truth, our soul. So when you say that, I sometimes just like to think a lot of the heart in the practice, like lead with the heart out, lead with the heart up, lift the heart to the sky. I like to say that as a reference a lot. I could say lift your hands to the sky, but then our attention goes into the hands. But in yoga, you actually want attention in the whole body equally in every pose. We often are in our heads and not in our heart, including myself, like all of us, that we're in the thinking mind, not always our heart true self. So I like to think a lot of the heart in practice, and then your body's moving like from the core, the heart, and then it's like, it's really a balance. The yogis say yoga is about balancing the intellectual self, symbolic of the brain, the emotional self, symbolic of the heart, and the digestive organs, the intelligence of the core. Does that make sense? Yeah, I've heard from like Kundalini yogis, it's like a balance between your gut brain, your heart brain, and your brain, your actual brain. It's yoga. Does that make sense? A little bit, okay. Does that make sense more? So when I say, but you can actually tune into the heart after sun salute. I was literally meant feel your heart, like you might notice the heart rate's quicker. Okay, so let's do a few more. So you're gonna notice your heart, sometimes your heart rate will speed up in the pose, but keep the breath slow. That's good practice for the nervous system while you're working the heart. Okay, so bring your legs together now. Interlock the fingers. And inhale, we're gonna press the fingers out, thunderbolt pose, stretch the arms up. And every time the arms go overhead, your heart has to work more to pump blood up. So this is why it's good exercise, as long as it feels okay on the body. Stretching, exhale, relax. We'll do 2 more rounds. Inhale, and this also stretches your fingers and the side body where you're feeling it, but no strain. Maybe you're here, some of you here, some here, wherever you are. Relax on exhale, thunderbolt. The only difference without the chair, same pose, but you sit on your heels like that. That's thunderbolt. That's all it is.
For you to hear my knees crack.
Right, right. See, most of that's why we do chair yoga for those of you that don't feel good on the knees. That's why you can still. That's exactly why we do the chair. So you don't have to do that, but you get the same exact from the hips up, same benefit, right? So let's try one more time. Thunderbolt. Stretch up. Breathing, the eyes can roll up, shoulders relax, face relax. To come out, now we're going to sweep the arms out to the side and shake it out. Okay, good work. Okay, let's try the eagle, Garudasana. Okay, so give yourself a hug. Okay, first let's do a hugging twist like this every class. Okay, let's just all be on the same side. Let's take the right arm on top of left. Dolores, yours already was there. Yeah, some of you already there. Just right arm over left, and now we're going to lift the elbows up, shoulders down, hands up. The next step is to lift the elbows up as the shoulders go down. It's going to stretch the trapezius. If you can get the hands towards each other, do that, or maybe even hook the hands. You're trying to first get the elbow over elbow, which may or may not happen so easily, so you can just stay with the hugging part. And then you're isolating. As the elbows go up, the shoulders drop down. That's what stretches the trapezius. The next step, take your left ankle over right. Now we're going to add the legs. Now maybe left leg over right. And sitting tall. Breathing. The eagle. There's one more step here, optional, to lean a little bit forward as the elbows lift up. There's actually one more step, but not comfortable for most, but if it is, you can do it, is the left foot goes behind the right ankle. Garudasana. And relax. Now, if the chair wasn't there, it would be the same pose. Okay? The only difference with what you're doing is you have the chair for support.
Which is a good thing, otherwise we'd all be on the floor.
That's why I chair it. We're just showing you where it comes from. You're doing the full eagle. You just have a chair here to hold you, so you don't have to work your legs muscles, which may hurt some of your knees or balance issues.
I can feel my bra, but not my heart.
Okay, you feel the bra line. You feel your bra against you. That's a start. That's a start. You feel the bra, and then you start to, over time, bring that awareness a little deeper in. A lot of this is just mental practice of awareness, a lot of it, yeah. Yoga's about awareness, they say. Increasing awareness, okay? Other side now. Okay, left arm over right. When we increase awareness of the body, even the posture, sometimes think of the heart or the digestive organs. It's actually increasing our awareness in our life, hopefully, where we might be a little more tuned in to things around us, hearing the birds, enjoying the sunshine, instead of being off in our mind. So it can help in other ways too. Okay, so now lift your elbows up. We got our second side. Hands up, eagle. Maybe hand touch, maybe not. Wherever you are, no strain. You can do simple version, just hug, elbows up. And now right ankle over left. Or so it's the right leg over left, so we're going to switch. So it's opposite leg from arm. So it's good right-left brain connection. So your right leg goes over. Yeah.
I did it wrong before.
Not wrong. Well, I see. Then you can switch sides. It's okay. For so many years, I kept doing that, never remembering which it was. And then I finally realized, I think it's opposite arm and leg. So it's good right, left brain. Okay, then you can bow forward. And that's actually because if you do it in a balance, the opposite leg over gives more balance than the same leg. It kind of tilts you.
Yeah.
So that's partly why too, maybe. Okay, next step. Some of you maybe can get the toes behind. Only if comfortable, no force. And relax. Now roll it out. Eagle, Garudasana. Okay, let's take a little rest break. Everyone's favorite, Shavasana. Close your eyes. Most people's favorite is Shavasana, the corpse, not headstand like my shirt. The resting. Okay, so close your eyes, see how that feels. And some of you mentioned you felt a bit sore, you're feeling it, which could be a good thing to work your muscles, but sometimes maybe a 45-minute or hour practice is too much. Maybe 20 minutes is fine. So you're always welcome to stay in class and you can just rest, skip some poses. Okay, so come back out. For those who don't want to skip, we'll do a few more. Okay, so sit tall. Okay, hands alongside the chair now. Press the hands down. Okay, now we're going to take the right foot back under the chair. We're going to start to stretch the quad now. We're going to try a few different ways to do this. So first, hands on chair for support. Lift through the core. Breathing, buttocks on the chair. Rule of chair yoga, stability. Slide the right foot back. And then start to let the right knee descend down. How does that feel? You may not feel a stretch yet. Some of you do feel stretch. Okay, some of you do in the psoas, some may not feel it yet. Okay, let's switch. We'll start this simple version. Left foot slides back. Yeah, you just take the left foot back. Maybe the left knee starts to descend down. You don't want to feel it in the joints, just more in the muscle. Psoas and thigh. Taking a few breaths. We're heading into Ardha Dhanurasana, half bow. Actually, this is half bow for some. You feel it. That might be enough. Come out. You can massage your legs. That might be plenty. Does anyone feel like you want to stretch a little more in the quad?
No.
No. Okay, I'll just show you for anyone that does. You can, by the way, that pose is this pose. It's half bow. Something like that. The full bow, your foot goes to the head. So you hold the ankle. Yeah, exactly. So this is, you're stretching the quad in the back. Yeah, so if you can, Exactly. If easier for you, if you can go, I was showing simple and gentle first, because not everyone's comfortable to go to the side of the chair. But if you can hold the chair back, take the foot back, and then you have more room behind you to play around there. So you can do. You can still stretch, and sometimes it's too much to hold the ankle. You can use a belt. You can hold your pants. We have belts here. If anybody want a belt to try that?
It's not for me.
No?
I have to adapt.
Okay. Yeah, adapt, exactly. We have to adapt.
That's what we call modified.
Modify, that's what we do.
Yeah.
In fact, actually everyone really is always adapting every yoga pose because we're all so unique, right? So just to show you the belt version, like that. It's like you're holding a sack of potatoes. Like that or like that. But you can also do it without turning the legs. You can just have one buttocks on the chair and then do it that way too. Just however you can to stretch, okay? So if that was good, some of you did one side, make sure you do the other. If you did this version only, just make sure you do the other side. Or maybe you don't hold the foot, maybe it's the pants, maybe it's here, foot on the ground, you don't have to go further. Make sure it doesn't hurt the knee. Yeah, you could do it without holding, just take the leg back. Okay, and then when you're done, just massage your knees. Make sure on that way I wouldn't do from there, because that can twist the knee. I wouldn't go like that. You'd have to move over like one buttocks, kind of just so you don't twist the joint. Okay, massage it out. Now you're going to take your thumbs. Right above the knee, you're going to press in the middle of the muscle, above the knee. And try to go like right in the middle line. And then a little higher up, some shiatsu points. Press. Press. We strengthen the muscle, warrior one. And staff pose, then we stretched, half bow. Now we're just giving a little pressure point massage. Does this feel good?
Yeah.
Okay, press in. And I like to go like along the center line. I do a lot of warriors pose, not watching warriors, but a lot of warrior poses. This always feels good because I work my quads a lot. So that might feel good, but it's nothing wrong if you want to go on the side. There's different, like, you can even try the IT band, a little press. I do usually, most classes, we do pigeon, which stretches that, but this is just like a little press. Okay, and massage it out. Massage it out. Okay, good. A little patting. Good work. Okay, now we're going to work our arms again. We're going to let our legs be and work the arms. So take your arms out, thumbs up. Look at the V shape between the thumbs. Okay, now you're going to take your right fist in the left. Instead of together, that's how we started. But then open your left hand, make a fist with your right hand, put it inside the left palm. Thumbs stay up, and then the left fingers wrap around the right. So your right fist is in left hand. Okay, good. Now find that V shape between the thumbs. Focus the mind and the eyes as you slowly breathe. This is a modification of a Kundalini Yoga meditation to achieve your excellence in life. It's never too late to achieve your excellence. And what does that mean? Different for everyone, right? Whatever that is for you. If you have a goal, even external, you can think of it now. That might help you, like you're focusing. The yogis say if you can focus, you can achieve anything. You are working your arms again. Here's your deltoids again. So maybe you want to break and you can come back up, or you can take the arms lower. But keep the mind on that V shape, watching the breath. We're actually modifying. This is a 3 to 31 minute meditation of breathing with the pranayama. It usually goes like inhale 5 seconds, exhale 5 seconds out, and then you hold the breath out 15 seconds and repeat. You inhale 5, exhale 5, hold the breath out 15, repeating. But here we won't do the holding breath out, just breathe in and out. And then relax, shake it out. Good. That was a little simple version. We'll build up to 31 minutes. Not yet, we'll get there. Okay, roll it out. Roll it out. Okay, good. And let's just do a stretch. This isn't a yoga pose. This is an old school stretch you maybe did in gym class. Remember this one? Take your arm out just to stretch that area. See if it feels good. Yeah, either arm. You just take one arm straight, cross it over, and then the other forearm kind of hugs the opposite forearm to the chest. And you can have your one arm straight now. It's just stretch here. Do you feel that? And then switch. Does it feel good? It's not a pose, just a stretch. You kind of did this in eagle. It's just for stretching's sake. Good. Shake it out. And now with your arms relaxed down, reach towards the floor. Sit tall. Okay, and then we're going to now just stretch the side of neck. So head is centered, then you just lower left ear to left shoulder and hold. actually need to pull or do anything. Gravity will stretch it for you. Just let your weight of your 10-pound or so head relax. Those of you who do want to deepen, you can take your left hand and touch the hip. You can also stretch the right hand further to the ground as you breathe, but you don't have to. When you're ready, come out, close your eyes, notice right side of neck compared to the left. Can you feel that? Okay, so if it feels good, we switch. If it hurts, don't do the other side. Okay, other side. You don't have to pull, just hands down, lower to the right. When I started teaching chair yoga for seniors a long time ago, I used to say, pretend you're holding your grandkids' hands. I thought it was a cute reference. If those of you have grandkids, to bring joy to when they're little. Or when they were little, and you like they're pulling your hand down. Okay, now take your right hand on the top of the head, lightly. Slow, deep breath. That's optional. You don't have to pull, just touching. Release. Okay, now neck turn. Sit tall, breathe in. Now without moving shoulders, just see how far you can turn your head to the left. Gently. Inhale, center, and to the right. Relax, close your eyes, observe the neck. We're going to fake a yawn for your jaw. Can you actually yawn? Sometimes you get fatigue out when you can fake a yawn. One more time. Okay, now yoga pose, lion's breath. Not that, but that was preparing. It goes like this. Inhale. Simhasana. The tongue goes down, the eyes up, and the fingers spread like a lion. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. And relax. Good. There's a yoga master, Dharma Mitra. He's around 78 years old now, and he doesn't do chair yoga. He's a kind of vigorous practice, and he starts sometimes his warm-ups like this. 5 times. It's the lion's breath, but like with your legs. And he always gets a laugh when people are new to that. What are we doing? Okay, kind of loosens the jaw. Okay, good. And now this next exercise, those of you who feel your body's tired and you're ready for a break, I think you'll like. We're going to do one more exercise that doesn't involve the body. It's just the eyes. We haven't done this one here. It's called Netri Vyam, eye movements. So you just sit tall. If you're absolutely exhausted, you can relax your back.
Good.
The eyes just going to go up and down. So you start by gazing forward, and then you roll the eyes up and down. If it helps, you can use your finger up and down. You follow the finger 4 or 5 times. And close the eyes, relax the eyes. I'm going to shut the lights off so it's a little more soft on the eyes. And then open the eyes. I'm going to roll the eyes to the right and the left. Some of you requested we go 3 minutes over since we started a few minutes late. We'll go a few minutes over. That's okay. Just so you have your little hour. And then center, close the eyes. Now diagonals. Upper right corner, lower left corner. Upper right, lower left on your own. Try to keep the head centered. And then relax, close the eyes. Switch. Diagonals, upper left corner, lower right. Not the head, just the eyes. See if we can isolate. This is for improving eyesight, the yogis say, and concentration. You could do it without your glasses if that feels better.
Your contacts.
Contacts keep in. We'll keep the contacts in. Okay, and then relax. And then now, this you do need to take your glasses off. If you have, you're going to rub your hands together. It's called palming. Create as much heat in your palms as you can, and then you cup the hands over the eyes. Let the heat relax your eye muscles, and then do it one more time. As much heat as you can. Go, go, go. And then feel the heat, soothe the eyelids and eye muscles. You can take your hands now, brush it over the scalp, maybe a little between thumb, index finger, pull the ears out. This is like a little acupressure move. And then shake it out. Good. And now just slide back against your chair. Shavasana, the way we started. We're going to end. Corpse. Relaxation. You're just going to slide your back against the chair. Hands on the thigh, palms skyward. Relax completely. No more effort now. You all did great. It takes concentration to do your yoga practice. It's not just taking a walk and your mind's somewhere else, but it's literally a focus every breath, in and out. So now you can just close your eyes. You don't need to focus too much. Just relax, letting go. Notice the whole overall feeling in the body from the exercises. Just sense it. Just gonna relax your back, your legs, your feet. Relax the arms and the hands, the neck and the throat. Relax your stomach, the face, the whole body relax. Just watching the breath now, observing and being with your own breath. If you feel ready to come out, you just deepen the breath and just make gentle movements to your fingers and your toes. And then sitting tall away from the chair back. Okay, we're going to change, instead of chanting Om today, we'll do a little different. We're going to end optional palms to prayer. It's called Anjali Mudra, like devotional, or you could just take one hand over the heart. There's our heart reference again. And we're just going to take a moment if you want to kind of mentally think of dedicating your practice today to anyone who may need healing, can't get to class, and just kind of think of it as an offering. I'm going to think of my father, who doesn't, he just had his appendix taken out, so maybe he still needs some healing, but it's his birthday today. I'm thinking of him because I'm so blessed that I was born to learn yoga and vegetarian thanks to my father. So you can all thank my father, because I think it's because of him why I'm doing what I do.
We'll say a prayer.
You say a prayer, but it's really for my father why I do what I do. He raised us with yoga and took us to meet the gurus. My dad's still meditating every day. 79, he goes to yoga class like every single day.
Yeah.
He's vegan, his dog is vegan, he makes raw vegetable smoothies, like a big Vitamix size every day. He's so healthy and inspiring.
Is that okay with your mom?
My mom, they're divorced. My mom
okay.
doesn't live in, my dad's in Santa Barbara. But my mom is vegetarian too, 45 years, because of my dad. That's how our whole family is, yeah. So, Denise in class next week, who's a belly dance teacher and took my chair yoga training, so you might get some fun belly dance moves. And you can ask her to teach you something. You can do rib circles, she teaches, arm moves, and a little different than only the yoga, so you'll get a fun workout. So before we end, find someone in the room, let the heart bow. Here's our heart reference again, and the eyes meet. Namaste. Namaste. It's like a devotional honoring each other. Namaste. Namaste. You namaste in class, not namaste in bed. I saw a t-shirt once said namaste in bed. Instead, you namaste
in
It said namaste in bed, but you didn't do that. You made it to yoga class. You namaste in yoga, so good work. Good work. Okay, good work.